Corporate shackles are the ties that bind us to desire. Our struggle is all too great. I see no need to perpetuate mass confusion. Today I will be discussing Proposition 32 and its hidden, potentially negative impacts on you and I, which will be on the November ballot. We depend on political leaders to have fiduciary responsibility with us. The citizens, unfortunately, it is quite the contrary. Politicians have made it norm to accept outrageous contributions in the millions. This type of wealth trade is a threat to the power of the people, as stated by Neil Struthers from Mercury News, a newspaper out of Silicon Valley. Proposition 32 is not really campaign finance reform, but simply a deceitful effort to take working people out of the political process. If we, the people, cannot compete with capital, then we must protect our inalienable rights. First, we will discuss the detrimental challenges of Proposition 32. Then we will cover the political relationship of private corporations and our government. Then finally, we will discuss the preservation of the power of the people as solution to corrupt corporate relationship with our government. Corporations are nestled deep into the pockets of our politicians. They have used the power of the almighty dollars to make sure that this position is secure for them. This enables them to have the favoritism that they desire so that they can reach their special agendas. Proposition 32 deceives the public and perpetuates exploitation of common workers. The definition of this initiative is paycheck protection. Unfortunately, this is deceitful in regards to this will only eliminate the union's ability to bargain with government officials and leaving the private sector, which uses business profits, to be able to then continue to contribute to the campaigns and win their favoritism over the government entities. Union members, families, and their friends are affected greatly, for this can be an attack on their wages, to reduce their wages. If they have no political bargaining power, they have no way to protect their wage increases or potentially wage decreases. It also will jeopardize their retirement. Their retirement is based on a fund that has already been attacked because of the budget crisis in our state, our city, and local governments. At this point, without any bargaining power, they will not be able to protect their retirement funds. As we know, Social Security, unfortunately, is not enough to be able to help one survive in such an expensive economy that we live in now. This will also jeopardize their jobs. As cuts come across, they're not only in wage reductions, but also in job reductions. So at this point, many family members that many of us have will lose their jobs and can lose their jobs, which will be detrimental not only to them, their family, and to us, as we don't want to see any of our families suffer. Economically, the salary benefits, the retirement benefits, and the jobs outright being reduced will have an economic downfall on our situation, which is already in enough bad shape as it is. At this point, we must protect our ability to vote, our ability to bargain, and our ability to have a voice. Society will be hurt by this situation by having no bargaining power. If there's no bargaining power, even though bargaining is based on capitalism and the way it's shared, it will still be detrimental, as the voices of the common man, the worker, the laborer, will be silenced through this situation. Don't let corporate interests silence you, as said by Jen Schoengarth, the president of the SIU, Service Employee International Union, and also a county of Los Angeles public probation department. We will lose, with the loss of jobs, we'll also lose the loss of medical coverage. This will be detrimental to the society as a whole because medical coverage will go down. We must make sure that these situations are not purported any further. Greed has taken its toll. Greed will continue to push it farther if we do not do something to act now. We must understand that the power is inherent in the people, and at this point we must make sure that the power that we have now stays that way, and don't let capital reaches by private corporate sectors reach out and take that from us. So as I stated before, in my life, when corporations and politicians go to dinner, we foot the bill. So on November 6th, Tuesday, next week, remember to vote no on 32 and preserve democracy as it stands now. We must make sure that this is important.